Hey guys, it's Tim, LPP here, and we're back for episode 7 of Cop to Locksmith, a vlog. The last episode of this, I discussed that, I actually passed the test. I didn't want to talk about what was actually on the test, but I think that I gave anybody looking to take that specific test or a test that's close to it, hopefully some good advice. And so now the big question that I was just asked by, my good friend and viewer, Ronald, which I'm recording this the same day I recorded the last episode, but this one will come out a couple days later. Anyway, Ronald just asked me, well, what's the next step? Well, that is the question, right? I mean, God, where do I go from here? Soon as I get those credentials in the mail, my little ID card plus a license to hang in the shop, where do I go from there? What do I do? And that's a really good question. So, there's so many, there are a couple different possibilities. And, the way that I have to look at it is like this. What is most practical for me? Obviously, if, I think a dream of a lot of people in my spot would be to just move into a storefront, open up a shop, have a bunch of stock in there, have a cool, van or truck to be able to go out to service calls on and, make a lot of money. But that's not really practical. That takes a lot of money to get into. Plus, you need the knowledge. You need to know what is what. You need to basically be able to walk up onto a job site and say, okay, that's what this is. This is how you do it. And I was also just on the phone a minute ago with Bill Bacardi, and he likes my approach, which is, I can do, like right now, I am equipped with both the stuff and the knowledge of doing residential work. I can do. I can install a new deadbolt. I can, fix a strike that's misaligned. I can rekey locks. I can do simple stuff like that on my own. I know how to do that. You get into some of the commercial stuff though, I could replace an Adams Wright type locking device. I know that if you see a door closer with any type of oil leaking out of it anywhere, you replace it. But what do you replace it with? What do you get? How do you install it? And, so in order to get that knowledge, I think the best course of action is to try to get on with, get on with an existing shop, work there, part-time or full-time for, a year or so, maybe a little bit longer, get some experience, do some hands-on, and then come out of there and gradually start to build your own business. So, that's kind of what my plan is to try to find an existing shop that's in the area that I can go to, part-time maybe. I would be okay with part-time. I can do that and still work my police job at the same time. I know I've already discussed it with my chief, and I know that I will be able to do that part-time. Part-time could even be 3 days a week. 3 full days a week, getting over 30 hours in 3 days. And so, working 2 days a week or 2.5 days a week elsewhere would be pretty practical for me, actually. So again, the question is, where do you go? What do you need? Now, as far as me doing some residential stuff on my own, yeah, I can do that. I can, put some parts, buy some, good quality yet inexpensive deadbolts, knob sets, lever sets, stuff like that. Keep it in stock and keep my pinning kit filled, and basically be able to run and do little jobs at people's houses. And that's how, my dad, he was maintenance supervisor for a hospital for right about 20 years, and before that it was 3 years at a nursing home run by the hospital. And that whole time he had his general electrician's license, which he used in his off time to go and do residential work. And he didn't do anything really, really huge. He didn't do new construction type work, unless if he was doing some specialty stuff. And so, he was able to do that and generate some extra income. And I really think that that's where I am right now, is, going and doing some stuff on the side like that, and building a small business like that. Of course, there are certain things that you need to do before you can really do that. But, those are, I don't want to say inconsequential, but they're smaller in the scheme of things. Pretty much anybody can go out and get a business license. So anyhow, that's where I am now, is, I'm going to be going out and looking for a job, and still also be able to use this knowledge that I have, in the capacity that I'm able to, and do some work and help some people out. My entire life, I've always been about helping people, helping other people as best that I can. And I think that's really, really what I want to do. Obviously, I can't do it, and not charge what I need to charge in order to make it worth my while. But at the same time, I can do it and not charge somebody, $80 just to have a door opened, where they've lost a key to a door lock, open it and then rekey it. That's not $80 worth of work. I don't want to say that. It's not, you want to charge fair. You want to charge to be able to cover your expenses, which is going to be, at the very least, it's going to be gas to get there. It's going to be, working on the equipment. You want to build enough in there to where you can pay for your next can of Houdini. You want to be able to charge enough to be able to buy some more key blanks after a few jobs. You want to be able to charge enough to buy some more pins for your pin kit. But at the same time, you don't rip people off. You don't say, well, that's going to be, $1,000 for, for this job. You want to be able to help people. And So I think that's the way that I'm going to go for the immediate future, is doing what I can to help people out that will in turn help me out. So in addition to looking for a job as a locksmith. So anyway, that's where I'm at. That's what's next. So if you got any questions or comments, encouragement, leave them below. I always appreciate that. Again, thank you to everybody who has helped me through this. I still can't wipe the smile off my face. But yeah, thank you everybody. And until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay out of trouble, and we'll see you then.